This is Jeff from Spunger, and today we're having a look at the Tesla Login Customizer. It's a free plugin from Tesla Themes that allows you to customize your login screen for WordPress. So I just have a stock WordPress install here. It's got just the boring old WordPress login screen, nothing too exciting. So all I'm going to do is install the WordPress plugin. It's available in the WordPress repository for free. So we're just going to get this installed. It's super simple and it's free. There's nothing you have to do or pay for, which is awesome. So I'm just going to go to Activate. And you scroll down in your sidebar here and you have the login options. So there's a bunch of different templates. It's normally where I start. There's the default one. Obviously, there's a premium one. I'm going to go for Mars because I like this one. It's my favorite. Let's get that activated. And now if we go to the login screen, you'll see it looks completely different. So it's got some cheesy animation. The color, I'm not a huge fan of, but it's already looking a lot better than the stock login screen. So now what we're going to do is install a logo. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is install a logo. So I've already uploaded a few images just to make things easier. So I'm going to select this logo, and you can specify the width. I want this to be 300 pixels wide. It's 600 pixels wide in reality, so it's actually going to be double resolution when you shrink it down, which is perfect. So you'll have a nice retina quality image. And now we're just going to refresh and see how that looks. So that's great. We still have the cheesy animation, which we'll get rid of in a second. And you can change where this links to, you can change the hover, all that sort of stuff. I'm not really too interested in that at the moment. Now we're just going to go to the login form here and customize that. I want this at the top. You can put a heading if you want. Again, I'm not really interested. And I'm going to change the background image because that just doesn't really work for me. I'm going to choose this one. And the cover for the background image, that's all good. No repeat because I wanted to fill the screen. Now here, I'm just going to shut the animation off because I'm really not a fan. Nice and simple. And you can also enable reCAPTCHA from Google as well, which is awesome to have. It'll help with people logging in who really shouldn't be. I've already got my key set up here, so I'm just going to copy this over. And you're going to be using it in English probably. So I'm going to just choose English there. And you go to Save Settings and see how this looks now. It's already looking a lot better. And actually I didn't do that right, so I'm just going to go in and change something here. What I actually want is my background image here. And all these same settings. You can change your fonts, you can do all sorts of amazing stuff. I'm just going to choose a dark gray font. And now I'm going to go back to the form because I actually don't want an image behind the form. What I want is a nice screened version of the background image. So I'm just going to put a white at about 50% opacity instead. And now we'll see how this looks. So as you can see, all the text is now gray as we added it. It's got the reCAPTCHA. It's got all these things. The only thing I'm not really digging is the login button. So we're going to go and change that as well. Just to something a little bit more attractive. And that's actually on the login form. So the button background color, I'm just going to go with the blue, and I'll leave the text white. I'm going to go with the logo a little bit Sometimes you have to refresh a few times for it to show up. And there we go. So you have a pretty awesome login screen. You can change your templates and themes. You can play with the animation if you just want to have it bounce in. I don't know why you'd ever want to do this, but it's always an option to see what this looks like. It's not so bad. And there's also lots of options for on error. So you can have a no error animation. The standard one, just to say when there's an error in OS 10, is the bounce. So I'm just going to put that on so you know if you make an error. It will show you that you made an error. So pretty standard stuff. I'm going to shut that animation off though, because I really don't like it. And that's it. So if you're looking for a really easy way to customize your login form, and there's lots of other ways to do it. I've tried a ton of other plugins, but this is by far the simplest and the nicest and the lightest weight plugin I've ever used. So I would definitely give it a try, and it's free. It's the Tesla Login Customizer. Thanks for watching.